Okay. I just travelled to the mage tower. Missed nothing. Oh, and I found a random chest. That didn't have much in. Alright, let's talk to, Story Bro. Wait, what? Oh my god, I was like, okay. Spoken with the Queen, as you asked. Galfrey was silent as she listened to my question whom it had come from, and she stayed silent for a long while after. Then she asked me to give you this along with these words. With my blessing, if you can accept it. Life Veil. Did she say anything else? Nope, she asked everyone to step out and leave her alone for the time being. Okay, thank you. Hand over the hindering crystal. Take this crystal, what do you see? Oh no, 10 HP. Oh wait, that was me. A bloodstain spreads across your chest and the storyteller's visions once again burst into your mind. Okay, we're just gonna read. Sore throat, still. Alright. Okay. Whole lot of blood and weird demon talk. There's something wrong with this wound. My strength is dwindling too quickly. It means there is no time to waste. I'll grab her, scrunch her up, cut her with my claws, and throw her to the very bottom of the abyss. Dark Cloud was a fake. The triumphant laughter echoes over the black ocean. So insulting, so impetuous. Someone catch that laughter, choke it. Succeeded a will check. Rolled a 20, hell yeah. Your mind is confused, adrenaline pounds in your veins. By force of will, you manage to overcome this madness and concentrate on the storyteller's screeching voice. Who are you? You don't know me. I'm the demon lord Alinthia, Lady of Harpies. Who are you fighting? Nocticula. She attacked without warning and wounded me. Now she is hiding in her shadows. What are you fighting for? For power, for might, for superiority, for the right to fly over these endless waters. How will your fight end? She will win, overpower me, weaken my spirit, my body will drop into the waters of Ishaya. From now on I am blood, I set and thicken, I grow firmer, stronger, I crystallize, I gain edges. Power lies dormant in me, and I lie dormant in the dark. Oh, hell yeah. I thought the souls of demon lords went to the Rift of Repose after death. Not me. Someone locked her in his body. Okay. Are you the island of Olympia? Yep, my body became stone, my flesh turned to firmament, and the power hidden in it made it expand and swell. Where are you? Lying in the ground, in the depths. And what will happen to you next? You will take me out, your hands will take me out of the cavern. This is where the road to the past, the one open to me, ends. It leads to this very moment. I see something else. The future. A possible future. Crystal's huge. She is implanting it, sewing it into my living flesh. I am rage, I am agony, I am violence. Listen to the storyteller's voice, try to understand why it's trembling. Who are you and whom do you serve? Who has implanted crystal into you? Mustafson. What fight awaits you? We're going to fight Nocticula. I'd expect to defeat her in her dominion. We are followers. They will strike from the inside, cripple her. Okay. Enough, storyteller. What a horrible vision, I'm completely exhausted. share the vision with you again. But the crystals are demon blood. Yep, hardened blood. The city is built on Olympia's corpse. How can this stone grant powers? What is the Rift of Repose? Okay, everything is clear to me now. I've had a brilliant idea. The stone knife. Do you still have it? Can I examine it again? He's going to use it to destroy the crystal. No question. The knife is made from the hindering crystal. This stone is the hardened blood of a demon lord, and considering you found it in the square in devastated Columbus, blood certainly belonged to the Scari and was shed in battle. What? Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, I was gonna say, why didn't that pop up? That scared the shit out of me. Okay, so I've got to talk to Shamira. Why didn't that pop up here? Maybe it did a bit earlier. Okay. Is there a portal up here? There might have been. Damn. Oh well. No, there isn't. There isn't. Or else we wouldn't be able to go here. Coffee. Okay, so let's go talk to Shamira and tell her the good news? Tell her the news. I have no idea why there's nothing going on in there. Shamira's Ardent Dreams? We were just there. I think it's Ardent Dreams. I feel like we've done everything we need to do. Time to think. Nocticula, we're not done yet. Finian. Nameless Ruins. Oh. The Den of Sweet Horror. This is to do with Elutionera. Isn't this a... Okay, cool. So, okay. Think we're good? So all that's left is whatever gets us to Elutionera. Nice. On the boulevard of ardent dreams. Alright. How is this gonna go? Man, do I have news for you.
Rely on me.
I will if you stay on your bloody horse, woman. Why didn't you get on it? Oh.
We will win.
Why isn't she getting on her horse? Who knows? I've completed your task. So speak. Use your mind instead of your flapping lips, your mind. I know that you've done much to win her favour, but my heart tells me that helping her would lead to evil. Forget everything I've told you. We'll find another way to complete our mission. It is wrong to fight evil by increasing the power of another evil. Reject the promises of the Argent Dream and we'll leave this place before we betray ourselves and our ideals. Screw you, you can stew in your ignorance. Little piece of filth. You wish to force Chimera out of your mind. Can't break me. Hell yeah! Keep trying, it won't work. You'll regret that, you son of a bitch. You refuse to talk, so be it. I'll just rip everything you know out of your mind. You've lost. Get out of my head. Get out of my harem now. For the first time in centuries, Chimera has received a public dressing down. I'm witnessing it was a true delight for the assembled demons. Yeah, okay, I'd like to do that, but I wanna pass all of them. What's the final will check? Yeah, we can do that. We have to roll a 15. 14. Let's do that again. But then what do we... I don't know. I don't know what we go do.
Together we stand.
What gives us will? Is it wisdom? Yeah. What's this? Damn. I still have no idea what this means. Oh, is it that? Hey, can't go wrong with more cure spells, right? Where are they though? Oh, I guess that'd be in here, yeah. I completely forgot about all this. Holy crap. What is this? Oh my god. Mistakes were made. Excuse me. I forgot about these buffs. Is this? Nope, that's not there. Cool. Oh, there's a group buff, right? Yes. Okay. Let's get cracked out of my mind right here. It was wisdom, right? For Will? Do, 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 do. Oh, I'm the biggest derp. What is this? Cool. Forgot about that. No, we don't want that. I have this. Yeah, I have that. Okay.
Don't mind me.
Yeah, that should be good enough. Oh, don't I have something called like guidance or something?
I will lend you my aid.
Okay. They probably all don't stack. But it is what it is. I just the classic double save. Never gets old. What's my world check? What are we looking at now? Plus 25, okay. Shit! I rolled an 8. What do I need to roll now? An 11. Okay, we can definitely do that. I don't know what this will achieve, but it is what it is. Maybe she just keep doing it till you know beats you. It's just something about her not finding out. That's just cool. Did I do it? I didn't see the last roll. Yes. Yeah, I done it. Okay. What did she say at the end? When you regret that. Must rip everything out of your mind. A last blow is not strong enough to break you. 4 solution arrows ruled out of your mind, delivering a brutal parting blow. She reclines on her throne, exhausted, and hisses. Nice. Okay, so really not much difference. What happens if we talk to her again? Also, what do we do now? I don't know. I guess we go to those guards.
You are most curious, mortal.
Yes, I am. You are rather intriguing yourself.
There's a reason they call me Nocticula, the Lady in
Nocticula.
Shadow. My words and thoughts are shrouded in darkness.
Mm-hmm. Your clothes are too, love. I take it I finally have your attention.
Yes, your arrival in Alashanira was quite impressive. Rumors have reached me even here, behind my locked gates and my wall of valiant guards. Rumors of a remarkable Galarian taking my Alashanira by storm.
I'm asking for an audience.
You have my permission to enter the palace. Go there and wait. I will arrive when the time is right. Until then, you will be taken care of by one of my servants.
Bro, look at us. We're a match. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm joining her. Screw the main story. GG's. She's great. No, she probably like turns like super old or something, or has like a slug tongue. I mean, hey. Some of you might be into that, but I'm good. Alright. Alright, Paul.
Godspeed.
Godspeed. One would assume this is her, possibly. I feel like I've missed something here, but you know what? I don't care. I do not care. Get me the hell out of this place. I'm so done with all this revolving bullshit. The House of Silken Shadows. Cool. Bro, this might be the end of the game. I don't know. I don't know. Holy shit, this game's long. Here we go. Alright, I am... Do I buff? No, we'll save, and if anything happens, I'll just reload and buff. This place looks so cool. Hey, ladies.
It went splendidly.
So many succubus. Succubus? Succubi? So little time. Why are you a fox?
Worthy of praise.
Oh. Is it still bugged? Okay, good. Look at the design of this place. It's so cool. Ooh. If we get in a fight, we're screwed.
Greetings.
What the? Oh, shit.
Greetings, Commander.
Suture! How you doing, buddy?
Lady Arilu, allow me to express my deepest admiration of your work, and may I just ask...
Okay. Fancy seeing you here. I have a lot of questions for you.
You are looking for answers. That's good. That is why I am here. I have much to tell you. You have walked a long path, one where shadows constantly flicker at the edge of your vision, and questions multiply like flies above carrion. It is time for answers. At least, some of them.
Okay. Shit, here we go. Oh my god.
Day 16, Aridus 4715.
This is where we found Camellia.
Transformation. Subject. Let's skip that. Objective. To embed the essence of a Nahindrian crystal in the soul of the subject.
Oh wait, that's me.
Expected result. The essence will coalesce with the subject's soul, which will ready itself for total transformation, triggering the concomitant powers.
Okay.
The time has come to put my plan into action.
Oh my...
You are my creation. Your power was my gift. Now you know.
Let's say I believe you. Why? Why did you do all this?
You are asking the right questions, but the time has not yet come.
Ah, such special memories. Remember the laboratory, do you? I told you back then. Go on, look around. See all the ones Lady Arilu worked on. Here with us is definitely the place for you.
Your power is of the same kind as that of Nulkineth, Jeribeth, and the other demons that you have met. The power of the Nahindrian crystal dissolved into the blood lies within your soul. I have already hinted at this to you once before, when I left the essence along with the lexicon of paradox in my old laboratory, and ordered the suture to make sure the gift found its way into your hands.
I think I sold it.
But there is more. Do you remember when you were taken to Canobris with a wound that would not heal? Do you remember how Terendelev apparently healed you? That was merely an illusion. The dragon was only able to temporarily dull the pain. In fact, it was I who saved you, when I came to you in the caves and implanted a crystal within you. No, saved is not the right word. Your wound is still not healed. That is why your wound weeps blood from time to time, every drop of which burns your enemies.
Ow.
This is pure essence of Nahindrian crystal. My invention is far superior to the crystals used by Xanther, which were barely refined at all. It will give you new strength, and help you to overcome the wound that still slumbers within your soul. Take it. Take it, and you will see that this is the very power that has lived in you since the Battle of Canobris.
Well, I wonder if it'll give us a mythic level or something.
Hey, are we doomed too? The chief shared his power with us, so does that mean we're cursed as well? How long do we have left? Say it ain't so. I'm too young to die so tragically.
You need to tell me everything first.
Very well, then. Ask your questions, and I will answer.
Tell me about the crystals. Start from the beginning.
Nahindrian crystals are formed from the solidified blood of demon lords. Their properties are not well known, even among the inhabitants of the Abyss. And there are reasons for this. Acquiring the blood of a dead demon lord is very difficult. After a demon lord dies, their body is instantly absorbed into the Rift of Repose.
Okay, we learnt that.
Only the Lady in Shadow knows how to kill them in a way that allows her to preserve the bodies of her fellow lords and transform them into a solid state. That means that Nahindrian crystals cannot be obtained anywhere other than the Midnight Isles. Or rather, it was impossible until recently, when I managed to experimentally obtain a crystal from the blood of a still living lord. You saw the result. A dagger made from Discare's freshly shed blood, which I left for you in Canabris. As regards the use of the crystals, that is a discussion that would take time, a very long time. Someday I will finish my groundbreaking treatise on the transformation of Nahindrian crystals, although it is unlikely I will ever publish it.
What is this wound in my soul? How dangerous is it?
It was my mistake, my failure. I failed to... The tale is too long to recount here. Your wound is a reflection of the world wound in a way. It is very dangerous, even if you do not yet realize it. It is not a disease, but rather an abscess, which will one day burst and kill you. It cannot fully be healed until the world wound is healed.
Oh.
No doubt you have felt this affliction on several occasions. It awakens when you use your power. It makes you sense more strongly what mortals call the corruption of the Abyss. Until the world wound is healed, you will have no peace.
You followed me.
Like a witch in a fairy tale, I watched over you from birth. From before that, even. And I kept detailed notes. You were chosen and prepared for a special destiny. Aside from this, I helped you, even when you were unaware of my presence. I saved you and your unfortunate companions when you fell into the crevice in Canabris. In the Grey Garrison, it was I who distracted Minago to allow you to approach the Wardstone. And in Dresden, I appeared under the guise of Yoniel to guide you toward the Sword of Valor. And I also left you a present in my old laboratory, and told the Suture to see that you received it. I knew that sooner or later you would find your way there. That place exerts a powerful pull.
But why? Okay, as it turns out, you helped me thwart the plans of your masters.
They are not my masters. They are a resource.
Okay. Okay. Why was that whole ploy with the lab necessary? You were ready to sacrifice your servant for it.
You always have to sacrifice something. I wanted you to go to the laboratory to see with your own eyes what I had been doing and what I am capable of, so it would be easier for you to accept the truth. The laboratory is the place where I prepared your ascent. And the Suture was the only one who I could trust to execute my plan and explain everything. After all, he too once experienced rebirth at my hands. And that is why I was willing to risk his life.
Oh, Suture deserves better. It'd be better if you just told me everything instead of playing mind games.
Knowledge gained independently through research and experimentation is far more valuable than knowledge that is simply given.
Okay.
That is why I wanted you to go to the laboratory yourself. I just gave you a nudge in the right direction.
So you figured out how to use the crystals to imbue living creatures with power.
Not just any creatures. Demons. And half-demons. The soul must have a stable connection with the Abyss in order for it to receive the power of the crystal. Experiments involving tieflings and mongrels failed because the voice of the Abyss was not strong enough within them.
But I'm not a demon.
I wasn't a demon either when I started. But there are always ways to circumvent, or even to override the laws of the universe. I changed myself by knitting my soul together with the essence of the abyss. And I changed you. Do you remember the fits of rage that began shortly after Discari's attack on Canobris? This is how the second half of your soul manifested itself. Not yet fully aware. Not yet awakened. It's a pity you did not choose to let your demonic nature take hold. The result would have been most impressive.
So that's like the explanation of the evil route, or the demon route, or whatever.
All those arrogant crusaders, those knights with their eyes ablaze, those pious priests. They have installed at the head of their magnificent army a scion of the abyss, the creation of the architect of the world wound, whom they so revile.
It's weird to see you here. Who do you really serve?
Both.
Discari,
And
Baphomet?
neither. I have served both Discari and Baphomet, and not merely as the lowest in the pecking order. But I do not think you'll be surprised when I tell you that to me, both of these mighty lords are merely convenient temporary sources of power. And their time is almost at an end. But the Lady in Shadow is different. She is the preeminent ruler. Soon you will understand this for yourself.
And that's Nocticular. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's the Lady of Shadow. Unless she's the Lady of Shadow and she's referring to herself. My power is different from Jerebeth and the other demons.
Yes, because I taught Xanther and the other servants of Baphomet and Discari the earliest version of this transformation ritual. I spent decades perfecting it until I obtained the power that I gave to you. Power in its most purified form. Cleansed of the filth and chaos inherent within the original blood of the demon lords. Your power is as pure as thrice distilled water. But it resonates with other powerful sources of supernatural power, such as the Sword of Valor. And your power can change. You must have realized this already. You have shaped my gift into a form that you yourself have chosen.
An Azata.
You are seeking answers, trying to understand the crux of the matter. That is good.
So what the hell do you want from me?
Patience. Before we continue, I want you to receive your power.
Alright. I'll decide how to use it. Hopefully it's a mythic level. Yeah. Stuff Mercury flows through you.
Now you know. You truly know.
Enough! Enough of this madness! I was blind. Oh, Lady of Heaven, how blind I was. I saw holiness in the half-fiend's creation.
Oh shit, he's pissed.
All your valiant deeds, your resistance in the face of temptation, it was all a deception? Curse the Abyss, and curse Alushanira, where even the most faithful lose their way, and lie, and commit treason. I must save those who can be saved, and break free from the kingdom of darkness.
No! Wait, is this because I took the power? Bro, there should have been a warning then, like, oh, I will leave you.
I want to help you close the world wound.
Okay. I had a feeling she was going to turn into like an anti-ish hero villain. There she is. God damn. Where were we? Ulu's words are cut off by a quiet laugh. Please carry on to be voice acted. Now that's how you sit on a throne. Powerful demon lord and the one they call Our Lady in Shadow. Yeah, that is her. Her red lips curl into an ironic smile and her large eyes observe you. keen interest.
You were about to say, we are going to close the world wound, weren't you, Arilu? I see no reason to continue deceiving this mortal. Now I am convinced that he is quite worthy of serving me.
Yay!
I will even reward him with a modicum of knowledge about
Yay!
the events in which he is about to take part.
Greetings to you, Our Lady in Shadow.
What the hell, Arushalai?
It's nice to see that even surrounded by mortals, you haven't forgotten who your mistress is, Arushalai. You may rise.
I didn't mean to. I don't know why I did it.
You are truly resplendent, Lady in Shadow. It would bring me great happiness to get to know you better.
I see that rumors of your passionate nature weren't exaggerated. I have heard some rather impressive tales of your escapades. I have had my eye on you for a very long time.
Oh
You
my.
see, it was at my behest that Lady Vorlesh imbued you with such incredible powers. But I was curious to see your worth as an individual, not as Lady Vorlesh's creation. Thus, I decided to postpone our meeting and see how you'd fare in Alashanira, and whether or not you could win respect and power among those not so easily impressed by outstanding magical abilities.
Okay.
Well, you've passed my test adequately by proving that your character and your will are stronger than the Nahindrian powers Lady Vorlesh has vested in you.
You are wise, my lady. However, only those who have never known or forgotten what it is like to be mortal can so easily dismiss the importance of power. To be someone whose life is fragile and can be cut short at any moment, like a candle snuffed out by a gust of wind.
Okay, so when do I get my wings?
It is a shame your angel has left you, mortal. I would have liked to talk to him. I don't expect I will get another chance, as that celestial buffoon's days are numbered.
Yeah, screw that guy, man. He left me when I needed him most. Why do you think he's going to die?
Because he charged off all alone into the vastness of the abyss. An old friend awaits him there, the Echo of Discari. And the Echo has been anticipating this meeting for a long time.
Okay. Okay, so that guy's insanely powerful. He told me his magic deceived the eyes of all evil spawn of the abyss, but not yours?
Perhaps you don't know everything about me yet, mortal. Perhaps you made the same mistake as many before you, and many who were more insightful and more powerful than you, by presuming to know what to expect from the Lady in Shadow.
God, I wish I could zoom in more. Alright, tell me about the Echo Discari.
He is a strange creature, a bespoke creation, so to speak. Long before the world wound was opened, Discari, that little cricket, was seeking a way to have some fun on Galarian and assert his influence there. One day, he decided to gather a few strong mortal followers, fuse them together into one being, and pump that being full of his own power.
Cool.
In the belief that something worthwhile would come of it.
That's crazy.
That is how the Echo came to be. To the great dismay of both the Echo and the Lord of Crickets, the Echo was greeted by Eredin, protector of humankind. Eredin gave the Echo such a thorough thrashing, the whole abyss thought him dead. And yet he was not. Cricket, the younger, is alive and well, though I cannot say the same for Eredin. But the Echo remembers his humiliation still. He hates anything and everything related to Eredin, especially his inheritor, Iomedae. Her heralds, her priests, her temples. He would hate Iomedae's pet pug, if she had one.
I never thought I'd hear the word pug in this game. Okay. Why does he prey upon the hand of the inheritor?
Envy, humiliation, ego.
We just found out because he
The
hates
usual playthings of little boys from
anything
all
to do with
planes and
Aridin.
realities. The Echoes suffered more than one defeat. First at Aridin's hand, then under the onslaught of the forces of heaven. Those routes taught him to attack his enemies by stealth, boldly and often, killing and crippling anyone close to the light-bringing goddess. Now, it seems, he has decided the time has come. The Herald of Iomade himself is in the Abyss alone, without a retinue of lesser angels.
God, it's so good when this game's voice acted. It's been so long since I've got this much voice acting. I see.
He's an interesting little bird, that angel. Before he became the Herald of Iomade, he served Regathiel, the General of Vengeance. I've always found the fate of that Imperial Lord to be quite fascinating. Did you know that the father of the Upper Plains' top military leader was a devil from hell? Regathiel had to achieve many feats to redeem his unholy legacy in the eyes of the other Imperial Lords. But he did. A remarkable tale, is it not? Of course, not all your actions in my realm have been commendable. By destroying the flesh markets, you've harmed my city and impoverished my realm.
Yeah, boy. That was fun. I like that. I'll never accept something as vile as the slave trade.
You've just arrived in my realm, and you're already trying to dictate your own rules? As I recall, when demons attempted something similar on Galarian, armies were raised, and mortals fought to the death to stop it.
I mean,
I can
true.
scarcely believe it myself, but I will be gracious and show you mercy. I am a hospitable ruler.
That's very kind of you. We're interrupted by a concerned-looking succubus. You recognize those green eyes? What? Their owner bleeding out in the cavern of the Nexus.
Another island, another loss. Enough! I warned them that I would not stand for the desolation of my realm. They have not heeded me, and they will regret it. Go to your sisters and tell them to prepare.
I wonder if the play here is to go against Ascari and Baphomet and join her. That green-eyed succubus, I know her.
Yes, you've already met Laulia, my talented assistant. I've heard she was very convincing at acting out her tragic death in the mines of the Nexus. As you can see, I've been watching you since your very first moments in the Abyss.
I don't remember her at all, by the way.
Even a little earlier. I have prepared a beautiful intrigue that will topple many of your enemies and seal the world wound forever, ending the threat to Galarian. And you have the chance to become part of that intrigue.
Did Aurelia really create me? No! I jinxed it. Alright, I'm just gonna read. We required a champion and she chose you. I was going to summon you and reveal the truth when the time was right. Instead, you have followed your queen's orders and arrived here early. One can only hope you are prepared to accept the truth. I think you should know that. Damn, she's about to tell us something. Don't be too... We're probably going to die soon or something, like the wounds. We've probably got a short life. We've burdened him with enough for now. Give him time to become accustomed to the truth. Then you can share the details. What exactly are you offering me? I'm offering you the chance to become my weapon. Okay, so friend of my enemy's my enemy, or whatever the hell the saying is. Okay, I've never schemed against Galarian, nor have my warriors taken part in the conquest of your plane. At least not at my behest. Why would you want to close the wound? When it was opened, I was pleased. The Skyrim and Baphomet now also had a way from their realms into your plane. Their servants flooded my islands and spread out across them like a plague of locusts, killing guests who are under my protection, questioning my rule. Okay, so she's just so done with the Skyrim and Baphomet. I was forced to shift my focus and express my discontent. Eventually, atop the bones of our servants, we reached an accord. I would let their armies pass and they would comply with my wishes while on my islands. And they think I'm not watching it. Yeah, so they just don't even... They're... Okay, so she's just so done with them. Lady Vorlesh told them about the Nahindran crystals. They realized what kind of power the crystals hold, and now they're determined to mine every last deposit hidden within my islands. And once an island loses its crystal, it becomes nothing but float sand, slowly sinking into the dark. With every lost island, my power is diminished. I could start a war and kill the plunderers, but a major conflict would hinder some of my other plans. Instead, I'll teach my neighbors a lesson by orchestrating their ignominious defeat at the hands of them all. Interesting. What do I gain by serving you? You'll be adequately rewarded. I'll give you gifts befitting your ambitions and my patronage. The set account on will prove more valuable than any enchanted trinkets you could dream up. If you're so powerful, why do you need me? If I were to make a move, it would start a war. Not that I'm afraid, but it would hamper my more important plans. I love how she's not telling us what those plans are. They could never best me, but they could sow enough chaos and spill enough blood that visitors from other planes would shudder at the mention. I will wage war on my own terms in the shadows. She is the Queen of Shadows, and I will drive my blade into my enemy's back. And since Galfrey happened to send you to my realm, you have the honor of becoming my blade more. We should also reveal how exactly our blade will be employed. He silences her again. We can discuss the details later when the moment is right. Now is the time, not the time for idle conversation. How do you plan to close the world wound? Complicated magical process. You will receive precise instructions once you've captured the Threshold Fortress on Galarion. There, at the exact spot where Lady Vorlish opened the world wound, you'll be able to close it. But first you'll have to crush the Guardians, the Threshold, and their forces are grown by the day. Hepzimira. Okay. You must stop Hepzimira. If you do not, your world will fall. At one time, I disclosed the secret of transformation to two servants of Baphomet and Descari, Dantir and Mustafsafin. It was a well-calculated gambit which brought us time and assured both Descari and Baphomet of my loyalty. Mustafsafin is Hepzimira's favourite. He oversees the transformation of her army. She is currently on another island far from here. The route to that place is plagued by pirates, monsters, tempests, and other more terrifying dangers. Have you heard of the living bubbles of frozen time that swallow airships, and when the ships reach port, their crews discover that you've gone for 100 years? That is not the strangest occurrence you can encounter on your journey. I'm willing to provide you with a decent ship and an experienced crew. If you kill Hepzimira, it will stop her, sinking any more of my islands. But without giving Baphomet cause to declare war on me. She cast a sidelong glance at Arushalite. Then again, I'm not offering you anything new, as you're already enjoying my favor, Commander. Your companion is a succubus, and I'm the succubus queen. This demon follows you around only because I allow it. Tell me, Arushalite, are you grateful that I'm not forbidding you from traveling with the Commander and fighting against your own kind? You are incredibly generous, Our Lady in Shadow. Damn, Arushalite. Sealer winks at you. So what do you think, Commander? Personally, I'd rather take my chances rowing to this another island, war from here in a rusty bucket than make any deal with the Lady in Shadow. I'll steer. Hell no, bro. I want to go on a flying ship. This sounds so cool, by the way. This is such an interesting turn of events. Man, this is so interesting. Why is it so important to kill Hepzibah? What a dumb question. I don't understand then what you close the world when they send out armies. You will need an army of your own, and that is something the Crusaders won't have for long. She's mining more and more to empower her forces when she attacks Galarian. If you don't stop her, the Crusade resistance will be crushed. You were sent here to cut off the demon army's supply of Nihindran crystals, weren't you? Well, that's exactly what you're going to accomplish. I will consider your offer, Lady in Shadow. And accept it, I'm sure. I respect your caution and won't force you into submission. We all stand to gain if you do my bidding of your own volition. Bath. An interesting destiny lies before you, mortal. You will rise to great heights and play a part in events of titanic proportions. Many would give their life for a chance to tread such a path. Hepzibah visits Alushanara every now and again, but her true lair is far from here. She hides on the island of Colfair to the northwest of my archipelago. There lies here a secret fortress in the deep mines. Her slaves dig Nihindran crystals for the invading army. She plans to bring to Galarian. I will give you a magnificent airship and an experienced crew. It'll be a long and perilous journey. Take some time to prepare. Bro, that sounds so good. No, I'm so done with this place. I want to know more about you. How did you become a demon lord? Okay, this is where we start skipping. First succubus of the abyss. Sharing it with my brother and lover. Oh, lovely. A demon lord tried to abduct her. I eviscerated him. His body turned to stone, his blood turned to crystals. And that's why they're called Nihindran crystals. Oh, cool, because his name was Nihindria or something. Oh, she killed. Okay. Are the Midnight Isles really the corpses of slain demon lords? Yes. Damn, she's badass. How did you turn them into islands? Well, surely you don't expect me to reveal the secret, do you? There's no need. All I can say is that everything started with my desire for revenge. I wanted to trample his corpse. Okay. What do you plan to do next? Subdue all of the Abyss? Possibly. Perhaps I have something grander in mind. The Abyss? Who cares about the Abyss? You wouldn't be talking about Galarian, would you? Always nice to indulge one's curiosity. I have a question. Lady Noctuda, how many copulation partners have you had? I'm making a list for the encyclopedia. I believe you may take one of the top spots. For a few tense moments, peers into Nenio's face and yours and smiles. What matters to me is not quantity but quality, and I'm well ahead of any other denizen of the Abyss in that regard. That is where we will end the discussion. Jeez. But when she opens her legs, it's like a freaking dungeon in there. I'm good. Okay, and on that note, we will call it, and then next episode, because we're nearly at the hour mark, next episode we'll figure out what we're going to do and get a ton more lore. But I am so excited by all this. Holy crap, the excitement of this game is back. I didn't enjoy that area as much as any other act in the game. That was my least favorite act. Let me know what you guys thought about it. I can't wait to read the thoughts. And yeah, I'll see you next time.